So this list here magically showed up on my desk, and it is the 10 things that you should never see in the toilet bowl, according to doctors.
Barbie. A pit pipe.
Yeah, Barbie. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And it gets all the way down. Honestly, if you see these, you know that you're not supposed to see them. But we will break it down for you right now. Bottom of the list, they say bloody, quote-unquote, coffee grounds vomit.
Oh.
Nobody wants to vomit, and usually something is not good if you're vomiting. While vomiting itself isn't necessarily healthy, there is certainly unhealthy vomit. Let's see here.
Coffee grounds?
If you notice your blood in your vomit, which may appear as bright red, maroon, or dark speckled spots resembling coffee grounds, it's a serious red flag. If there's blood in the vomitus, it's because there's blood somewhere in the GI tract. This can include a tear or a burst blood vessel in the esophagus, bleeding in the stomach due to an ulcer or irritation, or liver problems.
So is vomitus the actual word for the noun? Like, in other words, is vomit a verb? That's the action, and then vomitus is what we've created?
I believe you're correct. Yes.
Okay.
So you just learned something new.
I know, right?
It's called vomit.
Yes. They're
called
vomit.
puke, spewing.
Things you should never see in the toilet bowl, according to doctors: cloudy, murky urine.
Oh, wow.
Depends on how cloudy, though. Are we talking like a morning fog, or are we talking about like can't see 3 feet in front of you?
I don't know that I've had cloudy urine. I don't think.
Sometimes. Healthy urine should be clear. If it's cloudy, murky, or milky, this is not normal.
Milky. That really?
White or cloudy urine is often indicative of infection. Culprits are UTIs and bladder infections, which may also cause a foul odor. Fortunately, UTIs are very treatable with antibiotics, but if left untreated, the infection can spread to the kidneys, where it can cause life-threatening complications. Sexually transmitted infections like chlamydia and gonorrhea can cause murky urine and require prompt treatment.
I mean, I think there's a difference when you know you're dehydrated.
Yes. You typically know when you're dehydrated, right?
Correct.
Or you ate something that you don't normally eat.
Yeah.
So my thing is like maybe we give it one more go around the wheel before we sound the alarm on this.
But again, if it was like white, I'd be like, oh God, something's
milky.
wrong.
Yes, if it was milky white, we have a problem. We got a problem.
I know.
On the other side, dark brown urine. Never ignore urine that looks dark brown or orange, they say. Most often, it's a sign of severe dehydration. This occurs because the body retains more water, which concentrates the pigments in urine. Brown cola-colored or tea-colored urine may also indicate liver disease, hepatitis, muscle breakdown. Biliary disorders can cause, or is it biliary disorders, can cause dark brown or orange urine due to elevated bilirubin levels. Is
basically your pee is not Skittles. There should not be a rainbow.
Correct. At the end of the day, it should be either clear or it should be yellow.
Yeah, a little yellow tint. Yeah.
Right. And sometimes maybe a little dark yellow when you had a few too many beers.
That's
you know why
you're dehydrated, or
exactly.
if you are.
I ain't drank for a while.
Yeah.
I drank at 7 o'clock last night, and it's now 7 o'clock in the morning. Just getting rid of what I got in there. Let's see here. Again, these are the 10 things that you should never see in the toilet bowl, according to doctors. They say bloody urine. Color me surprised.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You don't want to see bloody urine, a.k.a. hematuria. Hematuria may appear as pink, red, or cola-colored urine.
Jeez.
Even minimal amounts of blood in the urine can indicate a serious issue. Pink or red urine may suggest underlying conditions such as a urinary tract infection, kidney stones, or tumors. Other possible causes include menstruation, strenuous physical activity, dietary changes, and certain medications. Rarely, it can be a symptom of bladder cancer.
It'd be weird, though, if I went to the doctor and said, dude, my urine's pink, and it says, you're menstruating, Mr. Hill.
That's right. I don't know how to tell you this, Mr. Hill, but, and the thing is that I feel like there's also certain urines that need to be tested for blood because the trace amounts are so small.
You wouldn't know, right?
Right. It looks like you're just peeing into a cup, but they're like, no, you actually got blood in the urine.
Yay.
That freaks me out. I wonder about that. Like, I stare down there like, are you okay?
Little buddy.
Everything good?
My paltry little friend.
Oh, hey, come on. Damn it.
I'm using a new word.
Don't talk about my paltry penis.
I mean, I had a buddy, it happened to him, and it turns out he had kidney stones.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Man.
What, blood in his urine?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
If I avoid one thing
Still
in
would
my
freak
life,
you out.
I know.
No matter what. You go to the doctor. Well, right. I mean, that's why he did.
Yeah.
And he was only in college.
Damn.
Oh.
So it was like, what is going on?
What is happening here? Hard pellet-like poop. If all of a sudden it feels like you're passing rocks and pebbles, it could be a sign of constipation.
Kink, kink.
Healthy poop is typically soft, log-shaped, and easy to pass.
Log-shaped.
Yes.
Like a U-log.
Log-shaped.
Does anyone ever look at a log and say, that's poop-shaped? That's a solid log.
So only if it's like a little bit of like a twig that came off of it. But like giant tree logs, no. Sometimes I see that little twig that goes by like, hey, wait a minute.
Plop a log.
The taper.
Hard, dry, pellet-like stool has usually been backed up in the colon for too long, where the body absorbs too much water. In most cases, constipation is temporary and related to lifestyle issues such as not drinking enough water or eating enough fiber. It's very common to experience travel-related constipation.
Yeah, that is true.
That makes sense because you're eating things that you don't normally eat.
Now, hopefully you're having a good time, making different decisions about your diet.
You're experiencing a different climate. It depends on where you're going. I mean, you went down to Houston. How was it compared to what we had going on here?
About 20 degrees warmer.
Right.
Yeah.
How's the humidity?
And I ate Olive Garden. You know, it actually was not humid, which was crazy.
Nice.
That's a nice change, yeah.
10 things that you should never see in the toilet bowl, according to doctors. Let's go on the other side. Greasy, oily, floating stools.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Enjoy that. If you see greasy, oily, floating stools, take note. It could be a sign of you having some malabsorption, meaning that there's more fat in the stool, so instead of dropping to the bottom of the toilet bowl, they're floating. The floating stools may also be foul-smelling, foamy, and difficult to flush. Also known as steatorrhea. I'm sure I'm saying all this correctly. This can occur when the body has trouble breaking down and absorbing fats due to a problem with the digestion system, according to the Cleveland Mayo Clinic.
Yeah. Again, I think that's another one. If you eat a bunch of greasy food, as I always heard about floats, you had too much salt.
Yeah.
Like the night before.
I mean,
or something.
hopefully, like you're saying, you can identify why this is happening.
Correct,
I think when
right.
you can no longer think back to your diet, you go, okay, this is
Or if you
problem.
can't remember having, it's been 5 or 6 days, and you haven't had a regular solid PM, then it's like, all right, something like you got to have an infection or something.
Yeah.
Right. Anybody have a standard, the tapered, log-shaped, easy to pass? Anybody not have that and they just sit there the entire time throughout the passing like, what in the world?
Yeah, you can't wait to look at it to go like, what is going on?
Right.
Right.
Was this the Chipotle from last night?
Right. Go through the entire Rolodex of meals.
Was this the IHOP in the morning? What did this?
It's a big day.
It's a huge day.
Chipotle for dinner, IHOP in the morning. I mean, I like it.
And I feel better at the end of it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I feel great when that's all
Sometimes
done.
you got to earn that relief.
Right? Just take a quick breath after
Yeah.
you're done with it. 10 things that you should never see in the toilet bowl. Number 2, white clay-colored stools.
Oh.
Yeah, if your stool's white, talk to
There's
somebody.
definitely something wrong.
Generally speaking, normal poop is some shade of brown. If all of a sudden you have stools that look like they are gray or pale white, clay color, that could indicate that there might be some issue with the liver, the gallbladder, or the bile ducts. See, this is where I get
You ever had a green one? Grinch log?
Yeah, not
Yeah,
quite that green.
I
but
thought green was the only weird color. I was like, it's green.
Yeah. Then you
Were
get
you
that-
sick?
No. Just had a green log.
Anytime I've had green poo,
I felt like my poop should be green.
correct. Like I had an infection of some sort. I was like, oh.
You ever had it so green it starts going a little bit blackish? Gets a little on the
not
dark
recently,
side.
but yeah, like
ew.
wow. Oh yeah.
The only time I had white stuff was after I drank a gallon of milk in an hour.
Well, yeah, I remember you saying that, and we're like, no, we know why.
Yeah, it looked
That
like
passed
chalk.
quick.
It passed real quick.
Pale stools are often caused by a lack of bile, a digestive fluid that contains bilirubin, which gives poop its brown color. Pale stools could indicate the underlying problems such as hepatitis, psoriasis, bile duct blockages, gallstones, and pancreatitis. But then I will leave you with this last thing that you should never see in the toilet bowl, according to doctors.
A video camera.
Oh, that too. Black tarry stools.
God.
Also known as melena. Melena.
Melena.
Melena.
How you doing, baby?
Hey.
Melena are not something that you want to see in your toilet. Tarry means that when you wipe, it's coming off almost pasty and dry. The black stool may also appear sticky and shiny, like a black leather shoe and a foul smell.
Wow, that's
Do they really need to get this described?
It's different from any odor you've ever smelled. It's very musty, very pungent.
I will say that's what infants are spewing out like the first couple days.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's all the amniotic fluid. So one of the things the doctors tell you, they're like, look, the first couple times you change a kid's diaper, it is not poop as you know poop. It is very sticky. It is very viscous. It is black. It's tarry. Blah blah blah. It should only last a few days, and then they're like, trust me, the floodgates open, and they are not kidding.
Yeah. A man in Oklahoma robbed a local liquor store, but his choice of weapon was more antiquated than
What did
usual.
he
Miles.
use?
So how about it at 5:50?
Thank you, sir. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, and we made it to drinking time.
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the men's room knows just who it is.